get right. Let's 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 get right. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Deala T, and this is No Filters. Always appreciate you hitting that like button for me, subscribing to the channel so you don't miss an episode, and sharing this with the world. And of course, family, when you get comfortable, get you something to eat, get you something to drink, get you something to smoke if that's what you do. Cause you see the title, fam. Let's get into this here.
Where is he? There he is.
Poppy's pad in the building. What's good, family? You know, get comfortable. All the war, what we doing, man? Let's get comfortable. Look at this.
I don't know if you guys have heard the news, but over 50 children.
Mama K in the building. You already know. Get comfortable. I appreciate y'all, man.
No alarm bells are going off. No major news organization is talking about it. So what's actually happening? So lately, over the past several days, I've been getting tagged non-stop in these videos, and a lot of them are the exact same theme. It shows an ice cream truck driving at nighttime, which is a very odd time for an ice cream truck to be operating, and it coincides with this story that people have been talking about. Over 50 children have gone missing in Virginia over the past 2 weeks. What's really interesting about this topic is the only place people are taking this seriously is on TikTok. And usually that's for a very good reason, as you guys will soon find out. Looking at the facts here, over the past roughly 2 weeks, from August 1st to August 13th, there have actually been 39 children reported missing in the state of Virginia. And that might sound like a really high number, but factually and statistically, this is actually much lower than average. On average, Virginia actually reports over 90 children missing per week, as opposed to the low number of 39 every 2 weeks. And while that number might seem extremely high, that's for a good reason as well. It's because Virginia is extremely proactive with reporting these kinds of things, whereas most states wouldn't take a lot of these cases seriously. To really drive this point home, Virginia has reported since January of 2025, 3,300 children missing. Very high figure, but only 4% of those children that were reported missing are still missing. Most of them have been returned to their legal guardians. That being said, while I certainly don't agree with the misinformation that's being spread, and I think that people are fear-mongering here for views, I still think that ice cream trucks running around at 9 p.m. at night, that is quite odd. It seems like outside of the normal working hours, and if I had a kid, I'd probably...
Casey's Customs in the building. You already know what it is. Get comfortable, fam.
Just say. As always, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Drop a comment letting me know what you want to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Groups have sparked widespread concern.
Hit that like button, subscribe. We cooking in here, fam.
In recent weeks, the state of Virginia has found itself at the center of a deeply unsettling mystery. Dozens of unusual videos have surfaced on social media platforms, each one capturing scenes of ice cream trucks moving through neighborhoods late at night. These recordings, often shared by residents in Facebook groups, have sparked widespread concern, with the majority of sightings occurring between 10 o'clock in the evening and 4 o'clock in the morning. What alarms many is not only the timing of these appearances, but also the strange detail that some of the trucks can be heard playing the familiar melodies traditionally associated with ice cream vendors. The mystery deepened further when, between the 3rd of August and the 9th of August, more than 100 young people were reported as missing throughout Virginia. The sudden surge in disappearances coinciding with the peculiar activity of these ice cream trucks has prompted speculation that the two events may be connected. For communities already unnerved by the late-night presence of these vehicles, the overlap has only added to a growing sense of unease. Residents across several towns have shared their experiences in community groups online, often expressing shock and fear. Many note that such events have no precedent, explaining that prior to this summer, there had never been any history of ice cream trucks moving through neighborhoods after dark. Some individuals have reported seeing these vehicles pass by more than once in a single night, almost as if they were circling the area with a deliberate purpose. To many, this behavior has suggested that the drivers may be searching for something, adding another layer of strangeness to the unfolding mystery. One account in particular has captured widespread attention. A woman from Virginia posted online about her encounter with one of these trucks. She explained that she first noticed it pulling into a quiet residential street late at night. She decided to follow it at a distance. The vehicle eventually stopped, which heightened her sense of fear. She described feeling that the situation was not right and chose to drive away, only to realize that the truck had started following her. This pursuit continued until she pulled into the parking lot of a store, hoping to find safety and alert others nearby.
That's crazy work, Poppy's pad.
The driver of the ice cream truck suddenly jumped out and began running toward her car. She described the man claiming that he was conducting an experiment and that this experiment involved making people disappear. The woman's fear escalated when a second vehicle, a white van, began following her closely as she tried to escape. She managed to get away, but the experience left her deeply shaken and convinced that there was something deliberate and disturbing about the activity surrounding these trucks. Her story is not the only testimony fueling alarm. Others have shared sightings of multiple ice cream trucks traveling through neighborhoods on the same night, sometimes within only minutes of one another. These overlapping reports have created the impression that something organized is taking place, rather than isolated incidents of late-night drivers. The eerie element of the music being played by some of the trucks only intensifies the unease, as the cheerful tunes, usually a sign of joy, take on a sinister tone when heard in the dead of night on otherwise silent streets. The missing persons cases reported between the 3rd and the 9th of August remain one of the most troubling aspects of the situation. Families across Virginia have come forward to share their heartbreak and confusion, describing young people who vanished without clear explanation. For many observers, the timing of these disappearances, alongside the rise of mysterious ice cream truck sightings, is too coincidental to ignore. While no official link has been declared, the public conversation has become increasingly focused on the possibility of a connection. As days turned into weeks, more and more residents began recording videos whenever they spotted the trucks. These clips, now widely shared across social platforms, form a collective archive of evidence that suggests the phenomenon is widespread. The sheer number of sightings indicates that this is not a rare occurrence, but an ongoing and deliberate pattern. Concern has grown so significant that entire community pages are now dedicated to tracking and discussing the movements of these late-night vehicles. The social impact of the situation has been profound. Parents have become increasingly wary. Neighborhood watch groups have formed in several towns, organizing patrols and encouraging residents to report sightings immediately. The atmosphere in many communities is one of vigilance and suspicion, where the sound of faint music at night is enough to cause alarm. The psychological toll has also been notable. The image of the ice cream truck has long been tied to innocence, summer afternoons, and simple joys. To see that same image transformed into a source of fear represents a profound shift in collective perception. What was once a harmless fixture of community life has now become a symbol of something hidden, possibly threatening, and certainly unexplained. The testimony of the woman, followed by both the truck and the van, illustrates the level of intimidation people now feel. Her experience highlights the possibility that the phenomenon involves more than just one driver or one vehicle, but rather a coordinated group with unclear intentions. Her encounter shows that the fear is not only theoretical, but based on direct confrontations that leave lasting emotional scars. As the weeks since early August have unfolded, the debate continues to intensify. For some, the idea of connecting the disappearances to the ice cream truck
Tanya in the building.
Yet for others, the overlap is too significant to dismiss. Each new video, each fresh testimony, and each unexplained absence adds weight to the growing belief that
Trump is winning in the building. ZZ8 in the building was good. Hit that like button, subscribe, we cooking
ice
fam.
cream trucks represents more than a curious series of late-night drives. It has come to symbolize a deeper sense of vulnerability within communities, a reminder that even familiar and once beloved aspects of life can transform into sources of dread under certain circumstances. The residents of Virginia continue to watch, record, and share, determined to shed light on a phenomenon that shows no sign of ending. The unanswered questions remain heavy, but the lived experiences of those who have seen the trucks, heard the music, or been followed through darkened streets make it clear that this is not simply an internet rumor.
Wolfman in the building, you already know what it is. We hitting that like button, subscribe, family.
The mystery will persist. The period between the 3rd and the 9th of August will be remembered as the week when Virginia's sense of safety shifted dramatically, as families confronted both unexplained disappearances and the haunting presence of ice cream trucks that no longer signify joy, but instead evoke unease, suspicion, and fear. Thousands want to storm the Vatican. In addition to handwritten papal memos and presidential letters, the 80 kilometers of archives and shelves found at the Vatican are thought to hold a wealth of pertinent material regarding the UFO phenomenon, and it's because of this that thousands have said that they want to storm the Vatican in order to find out the truth. In 2023, the long-running endeavor acquired momentum after former United States intelligence agent David Grush testified before Congress. According to Grush, Benito Mussolini's dictatorship obtained information of a crashed UFO through back-channeling from Pope Pius to the United States. Nonetheless, UFO researchers may find more in the archives than first appears, based on findings similar to those detailed in Diana Walsh-Pasulka's 2019 book, American Cosmic. According to Pasulka, a religious studies professor at the University of North Carolina in Wilmington, there are several accounts of paranormal occurrences in the archives, including nuns who saw orbs entering their cells and other flying phenomena. She contends that rather than being miracles in the conventional Catholic sense, these incidents are more accurately explained as UFO-type happenings. She clarified that in their mad race to digitize what they have, Vatican archivists must prioritize what they consider most important. Religious experts are not the only people who are interested in the Vatican's properties. The Vatican archives are viewed as a possible gold mine for scientists trying to understand UFOs, such as Stanford University medical professor Gary Nolan. According to Nolan, the Vatican is most likely the oldest library system of paranormal or supernatural knowledge still in existence, adding that if you just know how to read it, you can extract this information. In 2023, Nolan co-founded the Soul Foundation with the goal of spearheading scientific investigation into unidentified anomalous phenomena, or UFOs, and initiating discussions regarding the spiritual ramifications of finding extraterrestrial life with religious establishments such as the Vatican. The Foundation is positive that a minimum of some UFOs are authentic alien vehicles. As a result, fostering interfaith discussion to evaluate the possible effects on world faiths has been one of its primary goals. The Foundation's director, Peter Scaffish, said that the Vatican is an organization that facilitates interfaith dialogue and engages religious pluralism, and so it has always been in their mind that they want to engage.
Oh, that's crazy work! Ain't no way, fam. Hit that like button, subscribe, we in here. Let's go, fam.
So I told my friend
We hitting that like button, we subscribe because you see what's going on. You in here with your boy Deala T and my fam. And you know this no filters. Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Clearly, it's been going on for a minute. It's been a lot of talk, a lot of say. And you know here, we got to understand that we need to know what's true, what's false, what's alleged. And even in the most cases, we need to know what's really real. Because we're here to inform, understand, and be aware. So truly, we need to be aware and understand that they are informing us that there is an ice cream truck in Virginia riding around 9 p.m. at night. Now, right now, it's 9:19 where I'm at. There should not be an ice cream truck riding around with the music on. Because we know if the ice cream truck on and the music on, it's calling and letting you know ice cream is outside, come one, come all. So why the hell is an ice cream truck for kids mainly outside after hours? Roaming your street, your main street, your side street, the back streets. This is real. This is happening. Put your eyes on, put your ears on, put your heads on. Understand what's really real. Hit that like button, subscribe. We about to cook in here. Somebody need to know this about their kids. Because somebody's kids is outside after 9 o'clock and they not of age. It's an ice cream truck out roaming the streets. Let's go, fam. We cooking. Because why all of a sudden there's something outside all of a sudden? Back in my day, the street lights come on, you better get in the house.
Does this shit not creepy? Yo, is this shit not creepy? What kind of bullshit, bro? The ice cream truck pulling up at 9 o'clock. Sounding mad distorted.
Brad in the building, I see you.
Creeping up.
Hit that like button, subscribe, Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. You know what it is.
He just said it too, there's no kids. It's not. What the fuck? Bro. You got it.
Am I tripping because I'm annoyed that the ice cream man is parked outside my house at 9 o'clock at night? Like, there's no kids out there, nobody's getting ice cream. He's just sitting there playing his loud ass music, and he's been there for like 15 minutes. I don't know if it's because I'm in my garage with the light on and he thinks like maybe somebody's gonna come out or what the deal is. But sir, nobody's eating ice cream at 9 o'clock at night on a fucking school night. Like, why are you outside my garage? Please move on. Thank you very much.
Why the hell is they riding at 9 o'clock? See this right here? See this what I be talking about right here? See this what I be talking about right here? See this right here get your blood boiling. Because this right here going on right in front of our face. This going on in your city or near you. This going on your street and around the corner. Ice cream truck riding at night, 9 o'clock with their music on. Clearly they're trying to attract kids to take them. Because it ain't no other reason that no ice cream truck should be riding at nighttime where all the kids is asleep. What the hell is we talking about in here? That should have been one call. Police outside, what you on, nigga? Come here. And you telling me it's all right? If you heard about this and you ain't say nothing, you need to take your own hand and come across your own face and come back again. You understand me? If you seen this going on and ain't say nothing, you need to slap the shit out yourself. Somebody kid could run away from home because they mad. Somebody kid could be running home because they in too late. The timing of the street lights then came on, so now they running home. They running home, and all of a sudden they heard the ice cream truck approaching and going down the street right. They running home to get home before the street lights. They kids. They gonna stop and want some. And you telling me police ain't done nothing about this? They need... What? Any city near you, somebody need to say something now. You got kids, nieces, nephews, grandkids. You better pick up that phone and call somebody and tell them ice cream trucks is riding around in the city near you after 8 o'clock when it's dark, looking for your son and your daughter. And you sick if you knew about it and ain't say nothing. And I don't care what you look like. Think you look good, think you fire, think you a baddie, you ugly as hell if you knew about this and ain't say shit. But you ain't gonna say nothing till it's your kids snatched up. Till it's your daughter gone, till it's your son, you ain't hearing from them no more. That's when you want to start talking. When it's too late. You better shut up in here and go on about your business if you don't understand. Hit that like button and subscribe. You're going to understand something over here. Let's go.
What are you thinking?
Why is this nigga out right now? Who's getting ice cream? People still get ice cream.
Shout out to Amberlyn in the building. I appreciate you becoming a family member. You know it's love.
It's free?
Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Pull up, family. Don't forget. Hit your notification button and put it on all. Hit your notification button and put it on all. Let's go, fam. Now she out here with the ice cream truck looking at it. Ooh.
What are you thinking?
Look at the truck just riding by and it's dark.
Why is this nigga out right now?
Shout out to Shireen, I appreciate you pulling up.
People still get ice cream right now? Who get ice cream? It's free? I'll take a cherry thing. How you? Say hi. No, I'm visiting some family. That's why I look like this. I got this bonnet on. I try to run to the store. No vanilla.
Stupid ass girl that can feed you poison.
7 o'clock?
I mean, for real, fam. Who getting paid to ride around in an ice cream truck 10 o'clock at night?
But this kind of candy is slapping. I ain't going front. I never had this topping before. Pray for me, y'all.
So she think, because that man that said, oh no, you know, we just out here riding around giving out ice cream. You know, we just do this till 10 o'clock. So now he giving them a time. You're doing it to 10 o'clock, but they're talking about 80 kids that came up missing. So don't sit in here and be telling me you riding around 10 o'clock at night. She should have said, oh, okay, hey, how you doing? So y'all selling ice cream to 9 or 10? This what y'all do over here? Oh, okay, that's what's up. Give me one moment. I'm gonna call my mom and them see if they want some ice cream. I would have stepped over here and called 911. This ain't the day to shut up. Don't play with me right now. You sitting up in here telling me you ain't gonna say nothing and you gonna just go get ice cream. Like this stupid ass girl. It's because of stupid ass girls like this that make stupid ass girls like that do it too. And see, here at No Filters with your boy Deala T, it's a voice. And we're going to understand why we ain't playing with nobody. It's not okay. Open up your mouth. Call somebody. You see the weirdest stuff in the world. I ain't never seen an ice cream truck riding around 10 at night. With the music on. And lit up. Waiting to find somebody. Don't sit in here and telling me we living in the worst days. See, they call it the last days. See, these are some of the worst days. Some of the weirdest days. Because I keep telling you, we living in a time where good is looked at as bad and bad is looked at as good. And it's exactly this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is bad. And yet she's making this look good by getting ice cream. Doing it at 10 o'clock at night. If that truck says adults only, ice cream, after hours, that means there better be some ice cream, some liquor, some shake, some Slurpees, everything in there. And they better say it too. Since you riding at 9, 10 p.m., you should be serving adults. So don't sit in here and watch your mouth when you talking in here. Skeptic in the building, you know what it is. Get comfortable. Appreciate you, fam. Zayden in the building, Michelle's Green in the building. They in every hood. They was just in the hood, white boy walking down the street, recording it. Matter of fact, let's bring it back for my family here that just pulled up. Skeptic in the building, you know what it is. Let's get right, and let's get real. Hit that like button, subscribe. You learning when to talk and when to shut it up. Walter White in the building, I appreciate you pulling up, fam. Hit that like button, subscribe. We Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. You're going to learn some over here. Because we cooking.
Yo, is this shit not creepy?
Whoever said what they said earlier, this a white boy walking down the street.
At 9 o'clock.
So don't say nothing about no black people hood, white hood. White boy walking down the street.
Y'all might get bro, what the fuck?
Pineapple Pam in the building, you already know what it is. Hit that like button, subscribe, fam. You know we been cooking.
It's not quiet. What the fuck? I don't know, bro. You got it.
Am I tripping because I'm annoyed that the ice cream man is parked outside my house at 9 o'clock at night? Like, there's no kids out there. Nobody's getting ice cream. He's just sitting there playing his loud ass music, and he's been there for like 15 minutes. I don't know if it's because I'm in my garage with the light on and he thinks like maybe somebody's gonna come out or what the deal is. But sir, nobody's getting ice cream at 9 o'clock at night on a fucking school night. Like, why
Satan in the building.
Please move on. Thank you very much.
Only truck outside. Sophie in the building.
How's this nigga out right now? Who's getting ice cream? People still get ice cream right now? Who get ice cream? It's free? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take a cherry thing. How you? Say hi. No, I'm visiting some family. That's why I look like this. I got this bonnet on. I try to run from the store. No, vanilla. Do you always drive around at this time? At this time? Really? I ain't gonna hold y'all. That was a little creepy. But this kind of candy is slapping. I ain't gonna front. I've never had this topping before. Pray for me, y'all.
Hit that like button, subscribe, we cooking, fam. And she's stupid skeptic for eating the ice cream. She probably fell out the same night. Goofy.
And we talk about the disturbing videos of ice cream trucks roaming neighborhoods in Virginia after 11 p.m. Because I've seen at least a dozen of these videos going around TikTok, and many people are tying it to the influx of missing children in Virginia. And it should be noted that the first week of August saw 88 missing children in Virginia. However, according to my research, this aligns with the weekly average of 98 missing children. And this has even led to Virginia State Police posting to their Facebook account stating that there wasn't any mass abductions and that they weren't investigating.
That's what we want, Michelle.
It's the dozens of ice cream truck videos that have surfaced. And let's not forget that just last month, a child abuse ring was uncovered in Alabama, where 10 children were rescued from an underground bunker. And it's a chilling reminder that these things do happen, so it's unclear why they aren't investigating.
Oh, did you hear that, fam?
And to the influx of missing children in Virginia. And it should be noted that the first week of August saw 88 missing children in Virginia. However, according to my research, this aligns with the weekly average of 98 missing children. And this has even led to Virginia State Police posting to their Facebook account stating that there wasn't any mass abductions and that they weren't investigating. But what it doesn't explain is the dozens of ice cream truck videos that have surfaced. And let's not forget that just last month, a child abuse ring was uncovered in Alabama, where 10 children were rescued from an underground bunker. And it's a chilling reminder that these things do happen, so it's unclear why they aren't investigating. But tell me, what do you make of this?
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, that's creepy.
I get off work, there's nobody else, right? Every slot is open. Tell me why this damn ice cream truck gets gas right freaking inside me. And every slot, even every single one behind me is open.
So the ice cream?
If they not taking kids, they poisoning people low key. Hear me now, hear me now, hear me now. If they ain't taking kids, they giving out poisonous ice cream. Cause why y'all outside? Huh? Why are you at the gas station? Nobody's there but that woman, grown woman, not no kid. So if you're lurking and luring her to eat your ice cream, just like that stupid ass girl that got that ice cream earlier, she probably somewhere shaking or probably ain't even here no more. So, this is real crazy. See, back in the 90s, early 2000s, 80s, they'd have pulled up like, hey man, what you doing around here with that ice cream, Dirty? You know we don't get down like that, what you doing? They would have found out who he was, shook him up, pulled him out the ice cream truck, beat him down, stole all the ice cream and left him stinking right there where he want to be. In the hood. This is corruption at its finest. I don't care about none of that. I don't care what you think. Shut up. You better shut it up in her. This is corruption in her. Because why they talking about kids missing and they talking about this ice cream truck riding around all the time and they got all these TikToks, they got all this social media. But let me tell you something. When somebody go crazy on social media and they want to occur, that's when they start occurring. But see, this is going crazy on social media and they act like they don't care. Something's going on. Choose it. What y'all want the police? Choose it. And y'all hearing about a kid? The fact that you even hearing about kids missing. This should be on Fox 2. This should be on CNN. This should be on every headline. But it's not. Something ain't right. See, this is times where you got to know that if it walk like a duck and if it quack like one, what is it? But we know something ain't right. So much that happened in your life. So much we seen today. Some little crooked this and that. You just know something ain't right. We sitting here looking at a truck ride around about ice cream after 8 p.m. Something ain't right. Hit that like button and subscribe, and we about to cook in here. Why? Because we know something ain't right. Write it down. Tell somebody. I don't care when it happened, how it happened, the way it happened. Something ain't right. You better start opening your mouth and saying something ain't right. You might not know what it is, but something ain't right. Lord Jesus. Even if you just made a call to the police. Hey, I heard something going on and I keep seeing this, and it's 10 o'clock at night, and it's now 11 o'clock at night, and now it's 12 o'clock. Something ain't right. You better get somebody out here. Tell somebody you know something ain't right. That like button and subscribe in here right now for something ain't right. Because we cooking. Something ain't right.
Truck situation in Virginia keeps on getting weirder and weirder. Okay, there's been a lot more people that keep on spotting these ice cream trucks driving around at all times of the night. And now the latest is that there are several people, okay, that have had video that see a white van, the one with no windows on it, we all seen them before, trail this truck, these ice cream trucks. Okay, that is extremely suspicious, and what I want to know, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you want to know, why is this not national news? Because all of this has to tie into all the children that have gone missing in Virginia. By now, we have all heard about it. This is extremely alarming and concerning, and it's something that should be talked about on the news. And the fact that we are not seeing it go viral and be on mainstream media is extremely alarming. I'm a mother, I have children. This is extremely concerning. What the fuck is going on in Virginia? Seriously, this is something right out of a horror movie. This is real life. There's been several people that have caught this ice cream truck, because there are several, on camera. This is not anyone's imagination, and now there's people that have caught and recorded a white van that trails these ice cream trucks. Really, authorities aren't doing anything about it? Why?
So a lot of y'all wanted me to touch on this situation that's going on, which is actually creepy, that's going on in Virginia. So basically, in these neighborhoods at night lately, these ice cream trucks have been pulling up, but over the past weeks, over 50 kids have went missing. But I want to tell y'all this is actually creepy to me. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've seen videos all over TikTok where it's legit ice cream trucks pulling up in the neighborhoods. Like, and they're just driving, though. They're not even stopping. They're just driving through, bro. And they got the music playing super loud, bro. I think it's this one right here, this video, bro. Dude said it was 11 at night. Why is an ice cream truck pulling up to a neighborhood, and this one got bright Christmas lights on, at 11 at night? I'm not gonna lie. And they said the number of kids keep rising, y'all. And they're saying that it's not being covered by the news or nothing like that. I don't know what's crazier, man. Like, first the stuff with the Annabelle doll, now this, like, I don't know what's going on, seriously. It's just not adding up to me, bro. Like, everything is starting to sound like a horror movie. Like life is starting to sound like a horror movie, bro. Like, the whole concept of this is actually some of the creepiest stuff I heard. It's videos of people running up to the ice cream trucks. They're not even acknowledging them. They just keep driving. Like, the windows are tinted. Dark black is 0%. Like, probably 5% tint. I don't know. But it's dark. You can't see nothing in there. If you're an ice cream man, you gotta be riding fishbowl, bro. Because, you know, you stepping around kids and stuff. Why are you riding with this ice cream truck?
Sophie back in the building.
It's not fishbowl. It's like jet black. Like, I don't know, man. It's weird, man. Like, it's creepy. It's creepy.
Ever since I made my video about the missing children in the state of Virginia, people have tagged me in other videos regarding ice cream trucks. The concern is that these ice cream trucks or vans are riding through the neighborhoods playing the ice cream truck music at late hours of the night. People are claiming that they're trying to lure children out of their homes late at night toward the ice cream truck. As a matter of fact, take a look at this video. Check this out right here. Just creeping through the neighborhood, music blaring, and it's late. Look how slow he's going. There seems to be a fence right there at that location, so who's about to come out and run through that fence? But this is creepy as can be. And there's other videos as well. Take a look at this one. It's the middle of the night. This right here does not look right at all. Tell me, in your neighborhood, do ice cream trucks come around past 10 p.m., 11 p.m., close to midnight, when they know that no one is outside, in the dark, running their lights and blasting their ice cream music? I mean, who knows? Maybe that was the end of the day for them and they're making their run back to wherever they park these trucks. But it just seems too odd that they're taking off routes and going through neighborhoods. Now, if you've seen this in your neighborhood, let me know in the comments. And as always, I'd love to hear from you.
There are so many videos of ice cream trucks driving around neighborhoods in the middle of the night, like with their lights on and the music playing, and I find that so weird and creepy. Like, I saw one video where it was like 12:30 at night and this ice cream truck has tinted windows, LED lights, a TV, it's blasting music, and just driving slowly through like a neighborhood. Like, I know a bunch of people have been seeing this in Virginia, and I know there are a lot of missing kids in Virginia right now, and people are trying to like link the two. I don't know if there is for sure, but honestly, would it surprise me? No, because why is an ice cream truck going to a neighborhood that late?
That's
because the
crazy.
target age for ice cream trucks is like younger kids, and what younger kid is going to be up at 12:30, 1 in the morning wanting to get ice cream from an ice cream truck? Like, I can understand it if these ice cream trucks were like, you know, maybe downtown, like that would make sense. You know, if they're downtown, busy street, you know, ice cream truck to a bunch of drunk people, that makes sense. But in a residential neighborhood, why is an ice cream truck going through there with the music on and still selling stuff that late? I'm not here to spread conspiracy theories or anything like that, but I feel like those ice cream trucks, they probably need to be investigated, because I don't even know what would happen if, like, you know, a younger kid snuck out their house to get ice cream that late with that ice cream truck. I don't even want to think about it.
And y'all need to watch y'all kids, because there's a man driving around Virginia in an ice cream truck at night. And it don't look like a regular ice cream truck either. Like, it just looks weird. I don't know how to describe it. If you look up a picture of it, you'll see. And y'all know how the ice cream truck have no music where it's like da 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 da. The man is playing the music through the trucks.
See, my dog Wolfman said kids ain't supposed to get ice cream at night. Anyway, they supposed to be in the bed. Skeptic said right. Candy James says, how old are the missing kids, fam? We'll find out. Poppy's Past said exactly, Wolfman. Sophie said kids don't have to be on the street in the dark. Skeptic says the age is 8 through 16. Let me tell you something about what's real about what's being said right now. Even though we know kids not supposed to be outside at night anyway, they still outside anyway. It's a lot of things we know, family, that kids shouldn't be doing and shouldn't be at, but yet they indulge engaged, and they are there. So we have to understand in our right minds that yet, even though what should be happening, like this ice cream truck riding down the street at 9 and 10 or 11, it's still happening. So whether kids shouldn't be outside at nighttime, are still kids outside at nighttime, whether they not at home, past their curfew, breaking out of somewhere, coming home from somewhere, doing something, that something, somewhere is still happening, fam. And also what matters is that horror movies come from reality. Horror movies are not made off of friction or false narratives. A lot of horror movies or scary movies, a lot of these things they come up with is basic off of reality. Because even the sick cases, police cases, cold cases, be sick. And they be real cases. And then they come up with a movie based off that story in that case. So when you think in your mind and you say, they like, oh my God, this must be a movie. It's got to be a horror movie. I've never heard. It's so scary. It's a truck riding down the street 9 or 10 at night making a noise and nobody's doing nothing about it. See the difference between reality and a movie? Follow me. Nene Love Savvy TV in the building. Always good to see you. Hit that like button, subscribe. We get hurt. We cook it. Let me tell you the difference between the movie and reality. No. Listen to me. Let me tell you the difference between the movie and the reality. I'm going to tell you right now. If the ice cream truck was rolling down the street right now, 9 or 10 o'clock, it's 10 right now, it's 9:52 where I'm at right now, St. Louis. If that truck was rolling down the street right now, let me tell you the difference between reality and the movie. In the movie, they would let that truck keep riding. They would have music. They would show different camera angles. And they'll show some kids somewhere scared thinking about the situation with the truck. That's a movie. Reality, if the truck riding down the street right now and it's riding down your street, you can get off your couch and stop playing prize pigs and go out there and ask them why the hell y'all riding down my damn street at nighttime. Ain't no kids out here and my damn kids in the house sleep. And y'all waking them up with this damn music. Cut this shit off. For I smack the shit out of everybody on this bus. Rob your dumb ass and take the bus and send it to my people in the biddy where the niggas can turn it upside down and get money off of it. You ain't doing that. You better shut up in here. That's the difference between a movie and reality. Reality, you can do something about it. It ain't no damn script. You can fall out of character. A movie, it's all play along. It's all a part of the script. We're acting. So we're going to let that ice cream truck come down the street. We're going to let the music play. We're going to make the da-da-da and all the scary be scary. That's a movie. Reality, you see a truck riding down your damn street, ice cream truck with that music on, you better go outside and tell that dumb ass, shut it down right now. You waking up my kids, and if you thought you wanted my kids to come out here for this ice cream, I got the police on their damn way. Matter of fact, they're on my phone. You better pull over right here. And if you don't, I'm up in the 40 on them right now and tell them to pull it over right now, boy. Because you out here for a reason. You trying to take my kids. They mine. I made them. You here to take my kids. You riding at 9 and 10 at night, 11 at night. You here to take my kids. You want to wake somebody up in my house. You want them to ask me, Daddy, can I get some ice cream? You better shut the... This ain't no movie, this reality. You ain't got to sit there through the script and watch the scenes. Dumbass, get your ass up and tell somebody, pull it over. They on the way. Because why the hell you out here selling ice cream for my kids after hours? Some ain't right. Write it down. Some ain't right. You better note it. You better hit that like button, subscribe in here, because we cooking for real.
My kids will hear it from their house and want to come outside. And he's been parking by the side of people's house, driving through neighborhoods, parking people's driveways, trying to get the kids to come out, going up to the kids' doors and shit. And of course, they're just kids, so they don't know no better. So kids are running outside to the ice cream truck. 80 kids have went fucking missing because of this man. Y'all know how many kids that is? And it's just in Virginia. Like, that shit is not normal at all. Ice cream trucks don't never drive around in the dark. Why the fuck are you driving around an ice cream truck at night? At 9, 11 o'clock? Like, that's just, like, ew. Who the fuck even thinks of that? Like, I remember when I was little, my mom used to always tell me never walk away from her before I get snatched. I always used to just think she was being, like, overprotective. But no, like, kids is really getting snatched. I'm glad my mom never let me leave her side. I just used to think she was so strict and overprotective. But shit be crazy nowadays. Like, this shit is so real. Kids going missing.
Okay, so as much as they're trying to shut down the fact that over 50 children have gone missing in Virginia within the last couple of weeks, even Chris Brown is now choosing to utilize his platform to shed light on the fact that they're not doing enough and that people need to hold on to their kids, because there are indeed kids going missing at a fast and alarming rate. Not just that, there's a story coming out about a potential soul abductor. There's an ice cream man riding around late at night. People have started to post videos of him saying that it is too late to be riding around with your ice cream truck, playing music, trying to get kids to come out to your truck. It's quite literally in the dark. And they're saying that this man could have something to do with some of the missing children. Now, I can't confirm it, but there are people who are actually over there who are discussing this. And as much as the National Center for Exploiting the Missing Children have come out to say that they can't confirm it, that they don't have enough information to say that this is the case, that right now there's 98 missing children in the state, which that in itself is too many, because 5, even 1 is too many when it comes to children who are going missing. They're stating that they can't confirm it, but they're not saying that it's not true. So when people from the community are coming out and saying, yeah, we have children who are missing and all of them were missing within a short time frame, and they're dropping names and they're saying this is from this family and that family, it needs to be looked into, it needs to be discussed. Let me know if you're keeping up with this story. Let me know your thoughts. If you don't know what I'm talking about, save this video, go look into it, because it's insane. And the fact that they're trying to water it down, making it seem as if it's not that serious, one child going missing is absolutely that serious. Whatever else comes out, I'll be back with more, so make sure you like.
May 999 in the building. Hit that like button, subscribe.
Can't confirm or deny the facts, but definitely go ahead and do your research on that.
If you're in one of these following states, be careful. There have been reported sightings of strange ice cream trucks driving through neighborhoods late at night. I don't know if you guys have seen the videos, but that's all I've been seeing all over my For You page. They look like regular ice cream trucks, but they show up after dark, and some of them have tinted windows and no menus, and even if they do, there's still no reason why an ice cream truck should be out past midnight. In some of the videos, they just park in front of people's houses and blast the ice cream truck music, which is very unsettling. Ice cream trucks usually come out during the day and they're meant to attract kids, but something about these trucks just doesn't feel right. In the next clip, I'm going to show you guys a video that has been circulating around TikTok, and if you want to see the full video, I will tag the user in the caption.
Gary fam. Kathy Rose in the building. Hit that like button, subscribe where you been, get comfortable. Rhino, what's up with you?
That's just downright terrifying. But here's the thing, over 50 kids have gone missing since the beginning of August in Virginia, and some people believe that this is somehow connected to that. Authorities haven't really said anything yet, but if I'm wrong, let me know. I really hope they're looking into it. So y'all, please stay safe, protect your kids, and if you're a kid and you're watching this and you see one, don't go near it. But what do y'all think? Is it a hoax, a coincidence, or could it be tied to something darker?
So there's multiple videos on TikTok saying that children are going missing because of ice cream trucks. Over 80 children in Virginia, but there's no news articles, and when you look it up, nothing comes up. And then there's other videos on TikTok saying there's 80 children missing because they're runaways. 80 runaways in the same area, all at once. Also, explain the fact about the ice cream trucks. Even if the missing children are missing because they're runaways, what about the ice cream trucks? Why are they out at 2 a.m.? Kids are not out at 2 a.m. looking for ice cream. So what's really going on? Like, I've seen it for myself, so I want to know what's really going on.
Better watch your mouth in here, shut it up!
We all know there's really ice cream trucks going around, but there's no reports or news about children going missing in Virginia.
Swear to God.
Numerous comments telling me to follow the ice cream truck. So, like I said in my last video, this ice cream truck has been coming around our house around 9:30 to 11 p.m. every night. So around like 9:20 last night, I went to my car to wait in it. So I sat in my car a good 45 minutes waiting, and then I literally heard the jingles. So I back out of my driveway and I start following it. And it usually circles around our block like 2 times or 3 times, and it didn't do this time. While I'm following it, the truck never speeds up, but it was staying out of reach, like it was leading us somewhere. I kid you not, it was about 15 minutes into following them, and the ice cream truck made a sharp turn onto a very odd road. Like, it was an unmarked street. I don't even know if it was a street, but it was unmarked, it was unpaved, and it was on gravel. It was like a field surrounded by overgrown trees, and most of you are probably thinking, okay, this is when she stops. But, Gen Z, I took that turn.
Hold up, fam. Hit that like button, subscribe. We about to cook. Listen to me. We're going to follow her because this girl literally followed one of the ice cream trucks. You understand me? And she's going to show you live recording of that night when she followed the truck. This is real. This is, you know, I be coming here with your boy Deala T and no filters. Real quick, family, don't never forget the Cash App. $2 Raffles in the Cash App. Pin at the top, even if you just want to give a donation, family, of your love and support of the No Filters with your boy Deala T in the channel. You know we always in here. Hit that like button, subscribe, family, cooking. You see the super chat. Always love, always appreciation. That's what we doing. Get your eyes on, get your ears on. We know if we informing, we understanding, and we to be aware. This girl over here know what's going on. Hit that like button, subscribe, family, cooking.
Onto that road too. Okay, and when I take a turn, my headlights catch the back of the ice cream truck, and it literally sped up. Like, it started going fast. We follow it for another, like, probably 15 seconds until we realize that the road isn't even going anywhere. There's no street lights. The truck is gone because it sped up. And at this point, we're like, okay, we are literally freaked out. Let's get out of this situation. So me and my friend both agree that it's not worth it, so we turn our car around. The moment our headlights swept back towards the road, guys, the ice cream truck was there, and he was behind our car. The little lights that flash on the ice cream truck was still flashing, but the music was cut off, it was gone. Okay, and after about 2 minutes of the music being off, it came back on, guys, but it was reversed. Like, I kid you not. So I'm like, dude, speed up. And this truck is literally speeding up with us, following every turn we make. So I said, dude, get on the highway. Like, I'm going with this. He goes on the, we're driving on the highway, and he goes like to the grass on the highway, and this dude is literally still following us. And there's like no cars on the road because it's late, all right? So I called the cops. I'm like, there's somebody following us. I tell the cop that we're being followed, and he literally replies and said that they've had multiple calls about this ice cream truck, and they had.
Okay, because all this following she doing go gadget girl shit, what you doing? Call the police, man. That's what we paying our tax dollars for. Stupid. So I'm waiting on her to say she called the police. Finally, she called the police. Police said, oh, okay, that's what's going on. Because we done heard about this ice cream truck already. So one, we know that the police knows. That's what Brad said. You can see it in her face. That's real. But one, we know that the police knows. Because when she called, they informed her about it. So they were already knowing about it. Before she even tried to be go-go gadget girl, the police known about it. Hit that like button, subscribe, fam. We're going to keep cooking.
I've been able to track it, okay? On the highway, like I'm not around with this. He goes on the, we're driving on the highway, and he goes like to the grass on the highway, and this dude is literally still following us. And there's like no cars on the road because it's late, right? So I called the cops. I'm like, there's somebody following us. I tell the cop that we're being followed, and he literally replies and said that they've had multiple calls about this ice cream truck, and they haven't been able to track it, okay? So there's the sheets. I'm like, dude, pull into the sheets. I'm about to confront this dude, like, why is he following us? Because I get it, we were following him at first, but we were literally just gonna question him about the TikToks, what's going on. I literally run inside of the gas station, but the doors were locked. Okay, I see the ice cream truck pull in, and I'm literally at Sheets trying to open the door, and they're closed. But here's the weird thing, Sheets is always open. At this point, I'm like, what the is going on? So the guy in the ice cream truck literally starts to get out, and I can see his face. He's like a very old, dirty man.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you.
Came up to
when she said she went to the gas station, all of that's happening. Then she said she goes to the gas station to open up the door, and the doors are locked. I ain't gonna lie, I thought that was some Texas Chainsaw Massacre level type ish. But in my head, I'm like, the only way that the doors at the gas station to be locked at that time is either that gas station is no service, or the clerk in the inside is using the bathroom. That's been the only time doors have not been accessed or open at a gas station. Or either they doing a swap change to change the register and the money. But it's always been one of the 3 or the 4 reasons. It's never been just spooky horror. All of a sudden, they following the truck, and then all of a sudden they get to a gas station, and she try to hop out and go open up the doors to try to call for help. Even after calling police and telling police that I've been following this ice cream truck, and the police says, we heard about that truck. Where's the truck at now? And then you end up at the gas station and you can't get inside the gas station. Yeah, that'll sound like a movie. Michelle says they lock it to pray as well. The realness of it is that they lock it for reason. It's not just based on, oh, today she followed the ice cream truck, so they locked the gas station when they knew she was coming in. What? Not at all. Hit that like button, subscribe, fam. We cooking the right way. You can't get it in a book. You know you got to pull up on Deala T and my fam. Here at No Filters, Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Family, let's go, fam.
I was scared, but I stayed because I could tell he was coming up to talk to me. And he literally said in a very old voice, he was like, who goes around chasing ice cream trucks and their cars forcing them to stop beeping at 11 p.m. A lot of people are asking me to post the videos of us chasing down the ice cream truck, so here they are. It's an ice cream truck that's been out operating.
Because her story sounded like, oh my God, really?
At night. In my last video,
I want to see the receipts.
While we were following him, he turned down a weird unmarked road, and we turned down too. But it just didn't seem safe, so that's when we turned around to go back home. But as soon as we turned around, that's when he started following us. Almost like he led us down that road to switch it up and follow us. So we go to Sheets, and it's like 5 minutes down the road, and here's the clip. This is right in front of Sheets. Oh my God, here it comes. At this point, we go to walk into Sheets. So we go to walk into Sheets because we feel more safe. There was people In my last video, like I said, Sheetz ended up being closed, but Sheetz is always open. That was so weird. And that's when the guy in the ice cream truck literally got out, and I could see he was walking towards me. And he comes up to me and he says, "Who goes around chasing people, beeping their horns all crazy at 10 p.m. I basically said, "Have you not seen the news? Why are you operating an ice cream truck this late at night?" Honestly, at this point, I didn't really feel threatened. I thought that he thought we were following him. I don't know. Guys, this is where it gets weird. This man literally looked at me and my friend, I wasn't alone. My friend was with me the whole time. This man looked at us and said, he literally looked at us and was like, "Do you two girls want to do stuff to prove you can be trusted?" He told us he sells women for transfusions. He said they put children adrenaline into adult Jews. And he said he runs Goooo Gold. And we didn't even have to walk away. After he said that, he walked away very fast. Like, he didn't run, but it was a speed walk. At that point, we really didn't know what to say, and we took our phones out and called the police. So we get into the car to leave, but we were too scared to go home, so we were kind of just driving around. The man was gone by now. But we noticed after like 5 minutes of us driving, there was a different white van that was different from the ice cream truck. This was like just a white van. And we noticed that it was following us. So I told my friend, make the next turn she can see, and it was into a parking garage. So this van was literally following us. It followed us in and it followed us out. I tried to record as much as I could in my dash cam and I could also. This was literally the man behind the white van. A woman on TikTok just came forward and said that her husband was involved in the ice cream truck disappearances. Alright, this person says, "I noticed you're in Ohio and have been posting from Cleveland. I recently shared a video about something very serious. My ex-husband, who passed away in 2017, ran an ice cream truck from 2005 to 2017. And during that time, he was involved in escorting underage girls. One of his closest friends, a man named Eddie from Cleveland, is in law enforcement and was involved in all this. I tried to bring this to the attention of police, but they've never taken me seriously. No matter how many times I've spoken out, it feels like they were even involved or trying to cover it up. I saw the photos you posted, an African-American man, and the man is indeed Eddie. I just want to raise awareness to make sure that the truth is heard. Thank you for taking the time to read this. And some even say that he looks like Candyman. That's how I know. I'm not trying to accuse you of anything, just trying to connect us and make sure the truth finally comes out." So this woman messaged me, and I go to this woman's page. Her name is Deala Jenkins. And I go to her page thinking, oh, this is just somebody messing with me, but she has multiple videos with high views, so I'm not too sure. So me and this woman, we video chatted on Facebook Messenger, and she told me that a man named Eddie took over her ex-husband's ice cream truck that they were transporting little girls in. She said that she found multiple little girls' Skechers one day inside of her husband's ice cream truck. Guys, this is crazy. And she says Eddie now owns the truck and is also involved in law enforcement. Okay guys, update on the ice cream truck. A lady named Deala Jenkins on TikTok reached out to me and saying she watched my ice cream truck story time. So in my story, I talk about how this ice cream truck driver took us down an unmarked gravel road. Well, Deala messaged me. She also lives in Cleveland. She said, "That road sounds so familiar. My husband used to park his ice cream truck down a road like that." She said that she's gonna give me the address of the place that she's talking about, that her husband would park his ice cream truck at. That was the road he took me down. She said she's gonna give me the address for that place to see if they're the same place. And Lord, I will remember if it was the same place. Like, what are the odds of that? I don't know y'all, but something feels off. Stay tuned because I'm supposedly about to meet this Deala lady. I don't know if we're gonna meet in person or if we're going to talk on the phone. I'm still waiting for her reply, but I have to ask her about her old husband and comment below what I should ask. This is probably one of the creepiest voicemails I have ever gotten.
You don't know me, and I don't think you'll find out who I am. But since you're a TikTok investigator, or wannabe, let's see if you can find out. Let's play a little game. If you like six months in your backyard, go out and find a pit. And I bet nobody will get involved because it's
Like, what was that at the end? The end is what creeps me out.
She said, "Won't nobody get involved."
and I bet nobody will get involved because it's
What?
And there is a food truck that was placed in my backyard without me knowing.
So it's a van parking in the driveway with no license plates, but it's always gone by the time the police get there. That's what you're looking at. It's always gone. They recording it, always leave at a certain time. That's crazy. Why is that van parked in your driveway? You know what the music do, Brad? Like the movies. That's how they got it, fam. That's how they do it, fam. You know how they do it? Hit that like button, subscribe. We ain't going nowhere. We cooking in here. Make sure you see what's going on. Let's go, fam.
Too.
He didn't allow her in it, allow her near it. So one day, the trash man needed to get to the trash can or something along those lines, and her husband wasn't available, so she got in to move it. Well, she got in to move it, and apparently she found some items in this ice cream truck that screamed something's wrong. And we'll get to that as well. But it's a wild story, creepy, all of the above. It's fascinating. I'm curious as to what's going on here. People want to know, and we have a right to know. It's just weird that all of a sudden these ice cream trucks are showing up all over the place, namely in the Midwest and the East. They're out so late at night. Like I said, numerous videos of them trying to sell ice cream at 10 and 11 o'clock at night. I get it, it's probably still hot in some areas at that time, but it's just raising really big red flags. The girl that does follow the trucks, she does get a picture of one of these guys, and that lady, the old lady, said that her husband was associated with him and that he couldn't be a police officer. So a lot of people think the police are in on it, and that's why there's nothing really happening to these ice cream trucks as far as any type of investigating or any type of, interaction with them whatsoever. They seem to be just getting away with doing what they're doing, and nobody's questioning their intent. So, very odd situation. It's going viral right now on TikTok like crazy, and a lot of people are wondering what the heck's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and play a series of videos that I put together. The first three are going to be just random people on TikTok recording the ice cream trucks, and then it'll go into the girl on TikTok who followed the ice cream truck. It gets wild, it gets intense, and I'm curious to know what you guys think at the end of this. Let me know in the comments, because something just seems awry here. It does not seem right.
And it was me outside around 10 p.m. showing a truck that's been circling my house for the past few days. The truck, it looks kind of like an ice cream truck, and it plays ice cream truck music. But it's not like a normal ice cream truck, like it looks different. It has no license plate. And so I think it was like 2 nights ago.
Oh, we finna hear it, Brad.
I gardened and had the munchies, right? And I wanted some ice cream, right? So I heard it outside around the same time. It comes around the same time every night. So I'm like, the ice cream truck's about to come because it's been coming at 10. So I'm like, let me go get some ice cream. So I hear the thing outside. I'm an old lady, I like to sit on the porch anyways. And I usually go out to sit on the porch around 9:30 after my sleeping. So I see it coming, I hear it coming, and I'm like, I'm about to go get some ice cream, right? It wouldn't stop. Like, it was playing ice cream truck music, but when I tried to get ice cream, it literally sped up and went around the block multiple times. And then I called the police. Wow. Because when I realized they wasn't stopping to give me the ice cream, I was like, okay, this is sus. So I called the police, right? Because at first I didn't think anything of it, and I'm like, this is low-key fucking weird.
Hit that like button, subscribe, fam. We cooking.
I started to have the munchies, and now I'm caught up in this weird shit. So I called the police, and they're like, that's been happening. There's nothing you can do. There's no law against ice cream trucks out at a certain time. And I'm trying to explain. I'm like, no, this isn't just an ice cream truck. And there's literally nothing they can do. They literally hung up the phone on me.
I don't know what that is. I know Ben Frankie. What the hell?
That woman said that she was on the porch and seen the ice cream truck ride by. Hit that like button, subscribe. We about to cook in here for real. She said she was on the porch, seen the truck ride by. She was like, okay, all right, I'm finna give me some ice cream. Then she ended up asking to get some. And the truck sped up and circled the block several times. Didn't even give her the ice cream. So she like, okay, this sus, which is suspect. But to us, it'd be like, okay, wait a minute. What he on? Oh, this is going crazy, because now he riding around going crazy. So then she called police. Police like, you said what? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. There's an ice cream truck with lights and music just riding around. And when I tried to get some ice cream, they denied me. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, they denied me. Yeah, I said it right. They didn't give me shit. Yeah, you said it right. Okay, so, don't you think that's something? Oh, y'all gonna come see about him? Because he ain't even selling no ice cream. He's just out here at 10 o'clock when an adult out here, adult hours, he should be giving ice cream. They said, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. There's nothing wrong with ice cream people just riding around. Ice cream vans can ride around all day and night. There's no law breaking that. See, that's the problem about when you tell people something ain't right. When you call the people saying, calling the police saying, hey, this is this, and I think this is that. I don't know exactly what it is, but I just know some ain't right. And now I know the fact that this is going on. See, it's funny when police want to ride around. They want to just be looking. They want to just be lurking. And then they want to look over to the left and just peek a little bit more. See some people talking. See some energy. See some different color skins that they agree with or don't. And they just saying, something ain't right. I'm going to go over here and check them out. But it's sad when you call the police for them to protect and serve. When you see something that says something ain't right. And you call them and tell them, hey, I see something riding around my block. It's after hours. They making noise. This is normally for kids. But adults can eat this shit too. I'm outside. I want some ice cream. I'm trying to stop them, but they won't stop. They want to keep riding and rolling like ain't nothing going on in police. I need y'all to come out here and see what's up with them. Why? Because some ain't right. And in that point and in that main alone, that's why we can't call the police. That's why we don't call the police. That's why in my neck of the woods and where I come from, with people that seem like or understand how I look and what I've been through, because they've been through it too, whether they look like me or not, they understand when something ain't right, we have to handle it ourselves. Because if we call police and tell them something ain't right, they're going to give you all them excuses. But let the police be riding around and be looking for something ain't right. They gonna pull up and tell you the excuses and try to take advantage of you. You better hear me in here right now. You better know we gotta take stuff in our own hands to make something happen when we know some ain't right. Wondering why people ain't calling police, wondering why people ain't thinking about it. Something ain't right. And if they don't want to do nothing, then we know what's going on with them too. Especially when you mention the kids. Hit that like button and subscribe. You understand we cooking in here.
Here, she actually goes in and follows one of them.
So there's multiple videos on TikTok saying that children are going missing because of...
Here's where it starts to ramp up.
The fact about the ice cream trucks. Even if the missing children are missing because they're runaways, what about the ice cream trucks? Why are they out at 2 a.m.? Kids are not out at 2 a.m. looking for ice cream. So what's really going on? Like, I've seen it for myself, so I want to know what's really going on, because there's misinformation all over TikTok. We all know there's really ice cream trucks going around.
There is.
But there's no reports or news about children going missing in Virginia. Numerous comments telling me to follow the ice cream truck. So, like I said in my last video, this ice cream train coming around our house around 9:30 to 11 p.m. every night. So around like 9:20 last night, I went to my car to wait in it. So I sat in my car a good
She doesn't explain that she actually does have a friend with her.
45 minutes waiting, and then I
A female friend.
literally heard the jingles. So I back out of my driveway and I start following.
Here it come, Brad.
And it usually circles
She
around
gonna tell you what the old man said in the van.
3 times, and it didn't do this time. While I'm following it, the truck never speeds up, but it was staying out of reach, like it was leading us somewhere. I kid you not, it was about 15 minutes into following them, and the ice cream truck made a sharp turn onto a very odd road.
Check it out.
It was an unmarked street. I don't even know if it was a street, but it was unmarked, it was unpaved, and it was on gravel. It was like a field surrounded by overgrown trees, and most of you are probably thinking, okay, this is when she stops. But Gen Z, I took that turn onto that road too.
Wild.
Okay, and when I take a turn, my headlights catch the back of the ice cream truck, and it literally sped up. Like, it started going fast. We follow it for another like probably 15 seconds until we realize that the road isn't even going anywhere. There's no street lights. The truck is gone because it sped up. And at this point, we're like, okay, we are literally freaked out. Let's get out of this situation.
Probably a good call. And if you do this, I recommend having some form of self-defense, especially females.
Turn our car around. The moment our headlights swept back towards the road, guys.
She said that she was following the truck down the road. No lights or nothing. The truck sped up, got lost. They kept driving. All of a sudden in their mind, they said, we keep driving, we're going nowhere. So they turned around. She said the moment they turn around, the van come out of nowhere and get behind them, going back out of the road that they came in on. Let's follow. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's keep going.
The was there, and he was behind our car. The little lights that flash on the ice cream truck was still flashing, but the music was cut off. It was gone. Okay, and after about 2 minutes of the music being off, it came back on, guys, but it was reversed. Like, I kid you not. So I'm like, dude, speed up. And this truck is literally speeding up with us, following every turn we make. So I said, dude, get on the highway. Like, I'm going with this. We're driving on the highway, and he goes like to the grass on the highway, and this dude is literally still following us. And there's like no cars on the road because it's late, right? So I called the cops. I'm like, there's somebody following us. I tell the cop that we're being followed, and he literally replies and said that they've had multiple calls about this ice cream truck, and they haven't been able to track it, okay? So there's the sheets. I'm like, dude, pull into the sheets. I'm about to confront this dude, like, why is he following us? Because I get it, we were following him at first, but we were literally just gonna question him about the TikToks, what's going on. I literally run inside of the gas station, but the doors were locked. Okay, I see the ice cream truck.
Ja Rule in the building.
I'm literally at Sheets trying to open the door, and they're closed. But here's the weird thing: Sheets is always open. I'm at this point. I'm like, what is going on? So the guy in the ice cream truck literally starts to get out, and I can see his face. He's like a very old, dirty man. He literally came up to me. I was
check it out, Brad,
because I could tell he was coming up to talk to me, and he literally said in a very old voice, he was like, who goes around chasing ice cream trucks and their cars forcing them to stop beeping at 11 p.m. A lot of people are asking me to post.
Wild, right? And also very dangerous, guys. I don't recommend doing anything like this, especially females. And if you do, always have some form of self-defense.
Of us chasing down the ice cream truck, so here they are. It's an ice cream truck that's been out operating at late, weird times at night. In my last video, I explained while we were following him, he turned down a weird unmarked road, and we turned down too, but it just didn't seem safe, so that's when we turned around to go back home. But as soon as we turned around, that's when he started following.
He started following them.
It's like he led us down that road to switch it up and follow us. So we go to Sheets, and it's like 5 minutes.
I absolutely disagree with her there. I don't think that was to switch it up. I think that was to set them up for a potential. Most likely they had another person down there with a van or something along those lines. Allegedly, that's how it gets done, or that's how it happens. Most of the time, the main truck is just a decoy, and then they'll have a van come in, and then they'll get the person with that van, and then they'll go down the road or around the corner, switch to another van, they'll go down the road or around the corner, switch to another van, then they hit the highway. So by the time it's all said and done, the police would have no idea what vehicle they were looking for. They'd be looking for the wrong one.
Right.
That's how in-depth and how well thought out and planned these guys do these things. They are very bad men.
Oh my God, here it comes. At this point, we go to walk into Sheets. So we go to walk into Sheets because we feel more safe. There was people in my last video. Like I said, Sheets ended up being closed, but Sheets is always open. That was
Kathy Rose in the building, Jalea D, Sugar Rush in the building. You already know, get comfortable.
Out, and I could see he was walking towards me, and he comes up to me and he says, who goes around chasing people, beeping their horns all crazy at 10 p.m. I basically said, have you not seen the news? Why are you operating an ice cream truck this late at night? Honestly, at this point, I didn't really feel threatened. I thought that I don't know. Guys, this is where it gets weird. This man literally looked at me and my friend, I wasn't alone, my friend was with me the whole time. The man looked at us and said, he literally looked at us and was like, do you two girls want to do stuff to prove you can be trusted?
CC in the building.
He told us he sells women for transfusion.
He's selling women for transfusion?
Children adrenaline into adult Jews. And he said he runs Goooo Gold. And we didn't even have to walk away. After he said that, he walked away very fast.
Uses women, the way she said that, it sounds like he might be foreign, for transfusions, and puts something in juice from children for adults. I think we all know what that could possibly be. It's unfortunate. I think she was calling the cops so she didn't get this recorded. Some people think she's making that part of it up. It's hard to say. It is odd it wasn't recorded. I can understand if she was in fact calling the cops. And not only that, a situation like that is absolutely horrifying for somebody. And maybe you'd be scared that you might anger them if you're recording or something along those lines. Like, it would be pretty ballsy to record, and it'd be hard to do without showing your hand. And who knows, like you said, it could take them off, and it could end up way worse for you if you did record. So it's not that surprising she didn't have that conversation recorded. It's really not that surprising.
Like he did
And if anybody knows what Googled is, let me know in the comments.
it run, but it was a speed walk. At that point, we really didn't know what to say, and we took our phones out and called the police. So we get into the car to leave, but we were too scared to go home. So we were kind of just driving around. The man was gone by now. But we noticed after like 5 minutes
William
of
in
us
the building.
driving, there was a different white van that was different from the ice cream truck. This was like just a white van. And we noticed that it was following us. So I told her to make the next turn she can see, and it was into a parking garage.
I'm sorry, but how absolutely insanely silly of a move. A
Good night, Skeptic. Have a good evening. Be safe. You know tomorrow what it is.
You gotta be smarter than that. Bad move. Lucky to be alright.
So this van was literally following us. It followed us in and it followed us out. I tried to record as much as I could in my dash cam in my car. This was literally the man behind the white van. A woman on TikTok just came forward and said that her husband.
Okay, so she showed a picture of the gentleman in the white van right here. It's kind of tough to see. Let me see if I can come up with a better one here. So here's the picture of the gentleman that they got. Needless to say, the dude looks a whole level of creepy, scary.
Yes, he do.
I couldn't imagine how they felt having him following them. A lot of people say he looks very demonic, and they actually point to these kind of what look like maybe entities up behind him to his right. They're saying they look like demonic entities possibly. I'm not sure. Yeah, this guy looks very scary, and he does come up later. It's wild how he comes up later. So just continue to watch. It gets interesting, to say the least.
Crazy word.
TikTok just came forward and said that her husband was involved in the ice cream truck disappearances. Alright, this person says, I noticed you're in Ohio and haven't posted from Cleveland. I recently shared a video about something very serious. My ex-husband, who passed away in 2017, ran an ice cream truck from 2005 to 2017. And during that time, he was involved in escorting underage girls. One of his closest friends, a man named Eddie from Cleveland, is law enforcement and was involved in all this. I tried to bring this to the attention of police, but they've never taken me seriously. No matter how many times I've spoken out, it feels like they were either involved or trying to cover it up. I saw the photos you posted, and the African-American man in the van is indeed Eddie. I just want to raise awareness to make sure that the truth is heard. Thank you for taking the time to read this. And some of you think that he looks like Candyman. That's how I know. I'm not trying to accuse you of anything, just trying to take my thoughts and make sure that the truth finally comes out.
So if you didn't catch that, woman, this older woman, her husband, worked closely with the gentleman that she took a picture of. He's ex-law enforcement and his name is Eddie. What are the chances of that? Absolutely mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing.
Woman messaged me, and I go to this woman's page. Her name is Deala Jenkins. And I go to her page thinking, oh, this is just somebody messing with me, but she has multiple videos with high views, so I'm not too sure.
Hit that like button, subscribe, fam. We cooking in here.
Facebook Messenger, and she told me that a man named Eddie took over her ex-husband's ice cream truck that they were transporting little girls in. She said that she found multiple little girls sketcher one day inside of her husband's ice cream truck, guys. This is crazy. And she says Eddie now owns the truck and is also involved in law enforcement.
Wild. So I'm gonna go ahead and read it for y'all. I noticed you're in Ohio and have been posting from Cleveland. I recently shared a video about something very serious my ex-husband who passed away in 2017 did. He ran an ice cream truck from 2005 to 2017. And during that time, he was involved in escorting underage girls. One of his close friends, a man named Eddie, is in law enforcement from Cleveland, was involved in all of it. I've tried to bring it to police to know.
Okay, so this is the lady that she reached out to, finding out that her husband was involved with ice cream trucks and underage girls. You heard what I just said? No, I wait. Say it again for the people in the back. This lady talked to the wife of a man that was trafficking underage girls through ice cream trucks and said that he stopped and that his friend took over the truck. Let's get right, let's get real. Hit that like button, subscribe, cause we cooking.
Multiple little girls Skechers one day inside of her husband's.
She found Skechers shoes in her husband's ice cream truck.
And she says Eddie now owns the truck and is also involved in law enforcement.
Wild. So I'm gonna go ahead and read it for y'all. I noticed you're in Ohio.
Said that she found multiple little girls' Skechers one day inside of her husband's ice cream truck. Guys, this is crazy. And she says Eddie now owns the truck and is also involved in law enforcement.
Wild. So I'm gonna go ahead.
That they were transporting little girls in. She said that she found multiple little girls' Skechers one day inside of her husband's ice cream truck. Guys, this is crazy. And she says Eddie now owns the truck and is also involved in law enforcement.
Wild. So I'm gonna go ahead and read it.
She said Eddie owned the truck and now he in law enforcement. She said Eddie owned the truck and now he in law enforcement. She said Eddie owned the truck and now he in law enforcement. And you telling me that the police don't see all these videos coming out? And they talking about this ain't nothing? What?
For y'all. I noticed you're in Ohio and have been posting from Cleveland. I recently shared a video about something very serious my ex-husband who passed away in 2017 did. He ran an ice cream truck from 2005 to 2017, and during that time he was involved in escorting underage girls. One of his close friends, a man named Eddie, is in law enforcement from Cleveland, was involved in all of it. I've tried to bring it to police to no avail. It's
2005 to 2017. She said her husband died in 2017. She said he was involved with underage girls with an ice cream truck from 2005 to 2017. Are you not hearing what's going on? That means right now, kids are being trafficked. That means right now, kids are being put on the ice cream truck. That means right now, some man that's whether law enforcement or not is involved. Right now, as we speak. You better pray for your family, your kids, and your niece and nephew, grandkids, because you don't know where they at all the time. If they're not in the house with you. Because this is on average. And right now, this man is reading a letter that the wife of a husband was trafficking kids with an ice cream truck for over 10 years. While we was growing up, kicking it, smoking, drinking, and having fun, doing everything we want to do. Birthday parties. Somebody's kids was being trafficked the whole time. Hit that like button, subscribe, so somebody else can share this with the world.
wild. So I'm gonna go ahead and read it for y'all. I noticed you're in Ohio.
Listen.
I'm posting from Cleveland. I recently shared a video about something very serious my ex-husband who passed away in 2017 did. He ran an ice cream truck from 2005 to 2017, and during that time he was involved in escorting underage girls. One of his close friends, a man named Eddie, is in law enforcement from Cleveland, was involved in all of it. I've tried to bring it to police to no avail. They seem to be involved or trying to cover it up. I saw the photos you posted, and the African-American man in that van is indeed Eddie. I just want to raise awareness and make sure the truth is heard. Thank you for taking the time to read this. Some even say he looks like Candyman. I'm not trying to accuse you of anything, just trying to connect dots and make sure the truth is finally heard. Just insane. So this is some of her posts. She was posting pictures. This is her. This is what it says. Anytime I try to talk about my ex-husband and what he did for a living, nobody believes me. I've tried over and over again.
Moore's in the building, Jamaica, what's good, families, love.
Pushing it off, like I'm making it up. Maybe it's because I'm older now and my story sounds too crazy, but it's the truth. My husband passed away in 2017. We were together for 10 years. I met him towards the end of my life. At first, I thought he just loved kids, always smiling at them, giving out free popsicles. He had this charm. You'd think he was the kind of man who missed having children of his own. He never wanted me near his truck, ever. Not even to grab something. Said it was always messy or for business only. But one day, he was in the shower, and I needed to move it so the garbage truck could get through. So I opened the back. There was no ice cream, none. Just a cooler full of water bottles and a box of children's clothes, and something about that made me sick. I know this sounds crazy to some of you. Some people brush me off because I'm old, maybe confused, maybe making things up. But let me ask you, why are there still ice cream trucks out after dark? Why are children still disappearing, especially around Virginia? Why are the stories always the same vans, trucks, missing kids, and nothing ever gets solved? Children in our neighborhood was going missing. They were the same ones my husband would wave at every day. The same he gave free ice cream to. Called them by name. Said they reminded him of his nieces and nephews. None of my kids talk to me anymore. I haven't seen my grandkids in years. All because I opened my mouth. Because I couldn't pretend he was just a sweet old man with a popsicle truck. He started it with one man, a friend of my husband's. His name was Eddie. Tall, and always wore that old leather badge holder on his belt, even though he was retired. Turns out, he was a police officer for over 20 years. I remember the first time I saw him get into the truck. It was around 9:30 at night. I said, "Where are you two going this late?" And they just laughed and said, "Business never sleeps. Business. Ice cream business at 9:30 at night?" That same night, a little girl 2 blocks down went missing. Never came home from playing outside. To me, that is just wild, y'all. Absolutely wild. And super sad at the same time. Her family won't believe her. Well, they're about to find out now, aren't they? Do you believe this old lady? Do you believe she is actually telling the truth? I have an inclination to think.
He better shut the fuck up in her right now. She don't get no pass. She didn't look that age then when it was happening. And if however old she is right now, and she can speak in that term, if she that age speaking like this, she was able to speak better 15 years before it happened. This was 2005 to 2017. This is 2025 right now. She better shut it up in her, because she let it happen. What I say, some ain't right. And she knew it and still didn't say nothing. And if she wanted somebody to know, she would have made it her business that they knew about it. She don't get no pass. She had every way to get somebody to find out. I don't want to hear that. Talking about you told your family. Talking about you said this. You told the police. Are you stupid? You gonna go tell the police about their own people? Did you think for 1 second you was gonna survive? Did you think for 1 second it was gonna matter? You dumb woman. You should have took your ass to... You paid for it, Fox 2. What's my G name though? You paid for it, bald head. You know what I'm talking about. You should have called You Paid For It Fox 2 News. You could have put it out there, but yet you talking about you went, oh my gosh, this woman said, first of all, your husband is a police officer and he got an ice cream truck. Why do your husband got an ice cream truck and he's an officer of the law? How does he even have time? How is he even available to do that, but yet he got to fight crime on the streets? I wait. How is he able to sell ice cream and fight crime at the same time? That means there's corruption because they allowed it to happen. That woman said her husband was a police officer and the man that took over the ice cream truck after her husband died was a police officer. So don't sit in here and play stupid. Kathy Rose says they should be inside their home before dark. Tanya Robinson says she is telling the truth. Rusty Shackelford says calm down. I tell you, Rusty, hit that like button and subscribe. You're going to learn something today. Tanya Robinson says she knew. Jalea D's Rush. Sugar Rush says agree, Kathy. Makes you want to turn back time to when we had to be in before the street lights came on. And that's exactly what I said earlier. Shout out to Jalea D. Sugar Rush. Understanding the code. And one of them was, better have your ass in the house before the street lights. I said before, not when they come on. Before. That means you better contemplate right. Because you knew when it got dark, I was coming close near. Because you had to be in before the street lights. See, we made it our business to do that. And we was kids worried about a whooping. This lady, a grown woman, and she can't make it her business for the world to know that her husband been riding around kidnapping kids in an ice cream truck for over 10 years. She better shut up. She deserved to be smacked. She deserved to be locked up her damn self. You understand me? I don't care how old she is. She should be locked up forever. Because she allowed it, let it happen, then told the story after as if it really mattered. Those victims are done at this point. Nothing matters. They all are hurt, scarred, torn, traumatized. She never spoke up when she seen some ain't right. She said her husband left with the friend nighttime, 10 o'clock in an ice cream truck, and they said crime don't stop, then laugh. And found out later that a little girl down the street came up missing. She should be killed for that or hung. Because she knew what they was doing. Even after finding all those Skechers shoes in that truck and no ice cream in the ice cream truck, who did she talk to and how loud was her voice? Hit that like button, subscribe. You better open up your mouth when some ain't right.
Most likely. It's insane to think that this is taking place, or if it is.
Victoria in the building, you already know what it is.
This many people are involved, law enforcement, you name it. But to me, between the previous girl, this old lady, and their accounts, I just don't see it being fake. I just think that's too elaborate of a lie, too in-depth.
Hit that like and subscribe like Wolfman told you. Listen to fam.
In the end,
cooking.
Seemingly very, very plausible that it's true. I'm not sure. Obviously, I can't say for 100% fact. Obviously, this is only for entertainment, but you guys let me know what you think in the comments. I gotta hear your opinions. Always smiling at them, giving out free popsicles. He had this charm. You'd think he was the kind of man who missed having children of his own. He never wanted me near his truck, ever. Not even to grab something. Said it was always messy or for business only. But one day, he was in the shower, and I needed to move it so the garbage truck could get through. So I opened the back. There was no ice cream, none. Just a cooler full of water bottles and a box of children's clothes, and something about that made me sick. I know this sounds crazy to some of you. Some people brush me off because I'm old, maybe confused, maybe making things up. But let me ask you, why are there still ice cream trucks out after dark? Why are children still disappearing, especially around Virginia? Why are the stories always the same vans, trucks, missing kids, and nothing ever gets solved? Children in our neighborhood was going missing. They were the same ones my husband would wave at every day. The same kids he gave free ice cream to. Called name, said they reminded him of his nieces and nephews.
That's real time.
Anymore.
Sick
I don't
ass.
see my grandkids in years. All because I opened my mouth. Because I couldn't pretend he was just a sweet old man with a popsicle truck. He started it with one man, a friend of my husband's. His name was Eddie. Tall, and always wore that old leather badge holder on his belt, even though he was retired. Turns out, he was a police officer for over 20 years. I remember the first time I saw him get into the truck. It was around 9:30 at night. I said, "Where are you two going this late?" And they just laughed and said, "Business never sleeps, business." ice cream business at 9:30 at night. That same night, a little girl 2 blocks down went missing. Never came home from playing outside. To me, that is just wild.
My God.
Absolutely wild.
Oh my God.
And super sad at the same time.
Oh my God.
Her family won't believe her. Well, they're about to find out now, aren't they?
She should have said something.
I believe she is actually telling the truth.
I wonder if she told the family about the daughter.
Think. Most likely. It's insane to think that this is taking place, or if it is, that this many people are involved, law enforcement, you name it. But to me, between the previous girl, this old lady, and their accounts, I just don't see it being fake. I just think that's too elaborate of a lie, too in-depth. I just don't think it can, I mean, you can't make this stuff up, right? In the end, it's seemingly very, very plausible that it's true. I'm not sure. Obviously, I can't say for 100% fact. Obviously, this is only for entertainment, but you guys let me know what you think in the comments. I gotta hear your opinions.
Look at the truck. Look at it, just riding. It's 9, 10 o'clock.
Now she's being followed. Look at that. Wild. That's so scary. And how did you fake that as well? It's literally parked in her driveway. Every time she calls the cops when it's parked in her driveway, it's almost as if he's either A, being tipped off, or B, he has a scanner and knows the police channel and can hear them before they get there. Right. And he leaves every time before they get there.
What the hell? Hold up, you better shut up. You better shut up in here right now. Do you hear this? This man is parking this truck in her driveway, and then she called the police, and right before they coming, he pull off. If she was smart, she'll call all her man cousins, brothers, and everybody in the house. So when he come pull up in the driveway again, and she make the call to the police, they come outside and snatch him out the van and barricade the van from going out the driveway to trap him. Because in that moment, you will find out when the police pull up, if they working with him, and if somebody knows him, look at that badge number and see them digits and see what matches. Because even if his name ain't the name, the numbers match that district. And even in that moment, that's when you find out. Is he working for the police or working by himself? And that's when you find out that you have enough kahunas to protect you, yourself, your family, your kids, and everybody else on that street that you just protected right there. And in that moment, you take a pat on the back for doing your service to the community. Because that's what this is. This ain't about just this ain't about just you. See, this is about me too. This is about all of us. This is about all our kids. I mean, this is about, you might see that van and we might not. My kids might be outside and yours might not. But your kids might be out there and I'm out there. The sun could have just come down. I'm washing the car. Your kids still running around getting their life together playing while you tell them to come in their house and they still ain't. And here we come. We hear the ice cream truck coming down the street. And now they want ice cream. Goodness of God that I'm still outside washing my car. Because if I'm not, and you're not outside watching your kids, they can pull up and just snatch your kids up. And now, think about what that, you know what that feel like, fam? You know what that's, can you play that in your mind? Can you think of that? See, you can't even fathom that. But yet, you will leave your kids in the car while your car is running. Don't lie to me, I'll wait. This is what's going on today. Some ain't right. Tell somebody, write it down.
Scary stuff. That's why you gotta be careful, folks.
Harry in the building.
Just chilling. I mean, imagine the horrifying feeling you'd get. To me, that proves the ice cream
In
trucks.
your driveway and then rolled off.
Something ain't right. In all, I hope that everybody's wrong. I hope they're harmless. I hope nothing is behind them. But that girl's literally getting followed now for confronting that ice cream truck. I don't see how you go to that degree to fake a video or lie about it. I think she's telling the truth, it seems. So
you see what happened when you open your mouth?
Again, what do you guys think's going on here? Maybe another theory or something along those lines, possibly, or is it what you think it is? It's what people think it is. Let me know in the comments. And lastly, guys, this is on a more strange and mysterious note. That was strange and mysterious as well, but this is more of a positive note. This video was actually taken and posted to TikTok. When I first came across it, I instantly was like, oh, that's AI. And I bypassed it because I thought there's no way that's definitely AI. Well, so what's amazing about it is when you take the video and run it through AI video detection software, in fact, one of the more popular ones known as Hive moderation, the input comes back not likely to contain AI or be AI generated. The chances are a 0.4% chance. So there's a 99.6% chance that the video I just showed you of that TR3B is real. And I'm gonna play the whole thing through. Just wanted to show you that according to this software, that video is 100% authentic. Here's
You understand? And that's the realness of it. You can't create AI in a situation. You see, you can't make AI ride down the street. You can't make AI report what they seeing. You can't make AI follow what's going on and then report what's going on, and then these people start following you back as if they threatening your life. You can't get AI to know that that man was a part of the police station doing this thing from 2005 to 2017 and then had a friend that took over. That ain't AI. The wife of that man speaking up and coming out and saying that her husband died in 2017 but had been trafficking kids in an ice cream truck for over 10 years. That ain't AI. Your voice and AI is a difference. When you see something ain't right, you can speak now. When AI sees something ain't right, he has to calculate, generate, and then delegate the situation after eliminating all that can come against whatever AI wants to put out. See, that's not raw and authentic. That's process of elimination to come up with some type of conclusion to give the people. This is not any of that. This is opening your eyes, putting on your ears and your mind to know that we here to inform, understand, and be aware that if it walk like a duck and if it quack like a duck, damn it, it's a duck. We don't need all the extra curriculum to say that's what's going on. And because of that, family, I need to know what you think. Do you believe ice cream truck rolling around got something to do with corruption? It's deeper than what we think. It's about why this is not on CNN. and major national stations, news stations? Or is this just a made up thing that people feel is happening? I wouldn't think so. Why? Because we got somebody's mother, somebody's wife coming out saying that their husband was a part of it. I need to know what you think, family. As always with your boy, hit that notification button to make sure you got it on all. And always become a member with your boy Deala T. And no filters, always Monday through Friday, 9 p.m., family. You know we ain't going nowhere. I truly appreciate you all. $2 no filters giveaway in the chat, pin in the Cash App, no filters, family. Give it up today. $2 raffle to win one of your choices of the shirts of your color signed by your boy, Deala T. Here with my family, no filters. Make sure you're tuned in, family. I appreciate you. You know what it is, 9 p.m. tomorrow night. Good night. And y'all be safe, family.